Kim Go-eun, one of the most versatile and critically acclaimed actresses in Korean entertainment, has always chosen complex, independent, and multidimensional female roles throughout her career. In a recent discussion, she addressed the state of female representation in K-dramas, analyzing how women are portrayed in the industry, the progress made, and the challenges that remain. Her insights come at a time when Korean dramas are evolving, moving beyond traditional damsel-in-distress narratives and showcasing strong, intelligent, and independent female leads. However, despite this progress, the industry still struggles with deep-rooted stereotypes, gender dynamics, and the tendency to prioritize romance over personal growth in female-centered stories. What did Kim Go-eun say about the role of women in K-dramas? How does she approach her own character choices? And what changes does she believe are still needed in the industry? 1. The evolution of female roles in K-dramas. Kim Go-eun acknowledged that female representation in K-dramas has improved significantly, but also noted that many traditional tropes still persist. Heavy checkmark early K-dramas, passive and dependent female leads. Historically, many K-dramas focused on fragile, naive women who relied on wealthy, powerful male leads for rescue and happiness. These female characters were often written as passive figures whose primary role was to serve as the love interest of the male lead. Heavy checkmark the shift toward stronger female characters. In the past decade, there has been a noticeable shift toward strong, self-sufficient women in dramas like My Mister, The Glory, and Little Women, proving that audiences are ready for more depth in female storytelling. Heavy checkmark the role of streaming platforms in changing narratives. With the rise of Netflix, Disney+, and global streaming services, K-drama storytelling has expanded beyond traditional romance-heavy narratives, allowing more room for nuanced female leads. Kim Go-eun emphasized that while progress has been made, there is still work to be done to ensure that women in K-dramas are portrayed as full, independent individuals rather than plot devices. 2. Kim Go-eun's approach to playing strong female characters. Throughout her career, Kim Go-eun has actively chosen characters that challenge gender stereotypes, proving that female leads can be powerful, flawed, and multidimensional. Heavy checkmark Ji Eun-tak, Goblin. Although Goblin was a romance fantasy, Eun-tak was written as optimistic, resilient, and self-reliant, showing that even in love stories, female leads can have agency. Heavy checkmark Young Tae-yul, the King, Eternal Monarch. As a detective, her character was not just a love interest, but also a capable law enforcement officer, proving that women can take on roles of authority in K-dramas. Heavy checkmark Yumi, Yumi's Cells. Unlike the typical romantic heroine, Yumi was a realistic, career-driven woman, showing internal struggles, professional growth, and emotional independence. Heavy checkmark Oh In-ju, Little Women. In a psychological thriller, she played a woman facing societal oppression, highlighting economic struggles and female resilience in male-dominated environments. By carefully selecting these roles, Kim Go-eun has ensured that she is part of the shift toward better female representation, demonstrating that women in K-dramas can have depth beyond romance plots. 3. The need for more female-centered stories. While K-dramas have made progress in portraying strong female leads, Kim Go-eun highlighted that the industry still has limitations, particularly in the number of dramas that focus on women's stories beyond romance. Heavy checkmark male-centric storytelling still dominates. Many K-dramas continue to focus on male leads, with female characters often playing secondary roles or serving as emotional support figures rather than having independent story arcs. Heavy checkmark the lack of female-led genres. While romance and melodrama often center around women, genres like action, thriller, and political dramas still rarely have women in leading roles. Heavy checkmark more women in creative roles. Kim Go-eun pointed out that having more female writers, directors, and producers will naturally lead to more accurate and empowering representations of women in K-dramas. She believes that change will happen when more female-driven narratives are prioritized, showcasing women in leadership, science, politics, and unconventional roles that break away from traditional storytelling. 4. The double standards faced by female actors. Another issue Kim Go-eun addressed is the double standard between male and female actors in the industry. Heavy checkmark age expectations. While male actors continue to get leading roles well into their 40s and 50s, female actresses often find fewer opportunities as they age, highlighting deep-rooted gender biases in casting. Heavy checkmark criticism of looks over talent. Female actors frequently face more scrutiny over their appearance, with beauty standards playing a bigger role in casting decisions compared to male actors. Heavy checkmark limited character diversity for women. While male leads get a variety of roles across multiple genres, female leads are often restricted to romance, family dramas, or victim roles, reinforcing outdated industry norms. Kim Go-eun emphasized that true female representation means breaking these biases and allowing women to explore a wide range of characters, free from industry-imposed limitations. 5. The future of women in K-dramas. What needs to change? Kim Go-eun believes that female representation in K-dramas is heading in the right direction, but still requires key changes to ensure that women are given equal storytelling opportunities. Heavy checkmark more female-led productions. Encouraging more dramas that focus entirely on a woman's journey, ambitions, and personal growth rather than just romance. Heavy checkmark expanding beyond traditional genres. Seeing women take on more action, crime, science fiction, and political roles to break stereotypes about what female leads can be. Heavy checkmark equal pay and career longevity. Addressing the gender wage gap in the industry and ensuring that actresses can sustain long careers without being pushed aside after a certain age. She strongly supports the idea that K-dramas have the potential to lead global conversations about female representation, but it will take consistent effort from writers, producers, and audiences to support change. Final thoughts. Kim Go-eun's role in shaping the future of K-dramas. Heavy checkmark, she has consistently chosen characters that defy traditional female stereotypes. Heavy checkmark, she has used her platform to highlight the progress and limitations of female representation in K-dramas. Heavy checkmark, she believes that true representation means more female-led stories, diverse roles, and eliminating double standards. Heavy checkmark, she is committed to contributing to the evolving landscape of K-dramas by taking on impactful, meaningful roles. As the industry continues to evolve, Kim Go-eun remains a leading figure in the fight for better female representation, proving that strong, independent, and complex women belong at the center of K-drama storytelling.